The night has quieted the fields. Crickets sing softly in the hedgerows, and the distant hum of village life has faded into stillness. Yet, down by the river, a sound continues steady, calm, eternal. It is the turning of the mill wheel. The wooden wheel, taller than a man, dips its paddles into the flowing stream. Water presses against the boards, lifting, pushing, turning. Round and round it goes, never hurried, never stopping, always patient. For centuries, water wheels like this powered medieval villages, grinding grain into flour, the very bread of life. A single lamp glows in the mill house. Its warm light spills out through the cracks in the wooden walls, glimmering across the rippling surface of the river. Inside, the miller works quietly. He is a sturdy man, but tonight, his movements are slow, softened by the hour. He tends to the last of the grain sacks, guiding them toward the great millstones above. The stones themselves are massive, round, and heavy, carved carefully to fit together. When the water wheel turns, it drives a wooden shaft, and the shaft turns the stones. Slowly, grain pours in between them, and flour drifts out like pale snow. The sound is gentle, not harsh. A low grinding hum, steady, hypnotic, blending with the creak of the wheel and the hush of flowing water. Villagers long ago called the mill the heart of the town. Everyone came here, farmers with sacks of barley, bakers waiting for flour, children watching curiously as the wheel turned. The miller often knew every family by name, for all passed through his door. Tonight, though, the mill is quiet. The sacks are empty. The farmers at home, the villagers sleep. Only the wheel turns, carrying the rhythm of day into night. The miller sits for a moment on a worn wooden bench. His hands are dusted white with flour, his clothes marked with the day's work. He leans back, listening. The creak of timber, the splash of water against the wheel, the sigh of the stones above. It is music to him, a lullaby of labor, older than memory. In medieval villages, mills were more than tools, they were symbols of continuity. A wheel might turn for 100 years or more, repaired and tended, passing from one generation of millers to the next. To hear its rhythm was to know the village endured, steady as the stream that powered it. Beyond the mill house, the river sparkles under the moon. Silver ripples catch the starlight, flowing endlessly onward. The villagers believe rivers carry blessings, and that water itself holds memory. They whisper that a mill wheel is not only wood and stone, but also a keeper of stories every turn, carrying the voices of those who came before. The miller feels this truth as he rests. He remembers his father's hands guiding his own when he was a boy, teaching him to listen to the wheel, to know by sound when the stones were too tight, or when the wood needed oil. He remembers harvest festivals, when bread made from the mill's flour was blessed in the church, shared among the villagers, and broken together in peace. A breeze drifts through the open doorway. It carries a scent of fresh flour, warm, earthy, comforting. It mixes with the damp smell of river water, the cool freshness of night air, the faint smoke of hearths in distant cottages. The mill is alive with these scents and sounds, weaving them together into a gentle tapestry of calm. The wheel keeps turning, turning. Its rhythm slows thought, quiets the mind. Like a cradle rocking, it soothes both miller and listener into ease. In this place, time feels unimportant. What matters is the steady flow, the patient turning, the quiet gift of grain becoming bread. The miller climbs the stairs to the loft, where sacks of flour are stacked neatly. He places his hand on one, feeling its soft weight. This flour will become tomorrow's loaves, golden crusts for families, simple flatbreads for workers, sweet cakes for feast days. He imagines the village waking, ovens warming, children running to the table for the first warm slice of bread, and all of it begins here, with the turning of the wheel, with the steady song of water and stone. He returns to the bench, sitting once more in the glow of the lantern. He is tired now, his eyelids heavy, but he does not yet go to bed. Instead, he lets himself drift in the rhythm. The wheel outside creaks softly. The river whispers against its boards. The stones above sigh as they grind the last of the grain. The whole mill is a lullaby, and he listens as if the building itself is breathing. He thinks of tomorrow, and the next day, and the many days to come. The wheel will keep turning, long after he has gone to sleep. It has turned through storms and summers, through feast days and famine, through births and losses. It will turn still, carrying the pulse of life forward. He finds comfort in this thought, a reassurance deeper than words. The lantern flickers, the river murmurs, the wheel creaks, and the miller, at last, lets his eyes close. The flour settles in its sacks. The stones rest in their housings. The wheel turns gently on, keeping watch through the night. And you too feel its rhythm, round and round, slow and calm, steady and sure. The sound of the wheel blends with the river, with your breath, with the hush of sleep approaching. You are safe in its turning, carried in its flow, rocked by its ancient music. The village mill wheel has no need to hurry. It will turn tonight. It will turn tomorrow. And in its endless patience, you find rest, peace, and the softest drift into dreams.